Morning, welcome to day 2. We are here still, and it hasn't rained yet. It's supposed to rain during the night, and it didn't. It's supposed to rain this morning, and it's not. So that's a bonus.
Cheers for saying that. It's probably going to hump it down as soon as we got on them bikes now.
Or when we're trying to put the tents away.
I take it all back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go back to sleep.
Yeah. So how did everyone, talking about sleep, how did everyone sleep?
You slept well.
Not too bad, to be honest.
What do you mean, you slept well? You know I slept well.
Because you were asleep when we were still having conversations.
Yeah.
Was I in that conversation?
No.
No.
Yeah, I do sort of tend to go out like a light. I don't snore like you though.
You do snore quite well, mate.
Yeah. Just for a longer period.
Do I really snore?
Every time I woke up, I could hear you, man.
I was sort of gauging that as a is Mark awake yet thing.
It's not that bad, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's this constant rumbling.
The thing is, when I'm
I call you Stormy.
Yes, that's where it's from. Brilliant. The thing is, when I'm at home, I sleep on my front to my side, watching my iPad during the night, so I never snore. And in that thing, you're like in a coffin. I can't have my arms in. I feel like I'm trapped, so I have to have one zip undone and my arm out. But I have to have my back still. You're not convinced, are you? I can tell by the I smell something. It's true. It's true. I don't snore at home. Ask the wife. She'll tell you. No, don't ask her. Oh. Right, what's the plan? I see you got the cake out.
Yep.
Is that breakfast?
Cake and tea. And
Cake
pizza.
and tea.
Or pizza.
Oh no, you're not having that for breakfast, are you?
Well, I can't take it with me. I've got no room.
Mine went in the bin.
I'll probably eat 1 or 2 bits and then get rid of it.
Yeah. Cold pizza.
See how we get on.
At least you got pineapples, fruit, not bad.
Or hobnobs.
Hobnobs for breakfast. No, I'm fine, thank you. No, I'm fine with cake.
Hobnobs for breakfast? No, I'm fine for cake. Go on, lady.
Oh dear. So yeah, we're just going to get the tents down. We won't film that because it'll be, well, we might do.
We'll wait for him to dry out a bit and then we'll pack up.
Haphazard, yeah. It's, what is the time? It's 6 o'clock something, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Birds are chirping. Skies.
I don't think they
skying.
stopped chirping, to be fair, birds.
They're supposed to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, no, it was noisy birds all night.
Oh, I don't know, I was asleep. As you heard. Oh dear. Unfortunately, we're at a campsite where the toilets don't open until the 17th of May. So it's
So Mark's holding his toilet until the 17th of May.
Yeah, my morning dump session will have to happen at Tesco. I don't like to poo in public. Anyway, that's enough of that. I don't do that in the morning. Although they did echo off your chair.
That's a good one.
I woke up every hour. This is not good. I don't like that. I still feel tired this morning.
It is still quite early, to be fair.
I'm not as cold as I was when I first woke up.
Yeah, so when I woke up at 5, it felt a little bit cold. So I sort of tried to hunker down into that, stick back a little bit more, and put a bit of my own breath back in there to warm it.
Did you sleep in your clothes?
Huh?
Did you sleep in your clothes?
I had under trouser things on, didn't I, and a jumper, yeah.
I'm basically underwear and this time t-shirt. I can't do clothes.
Thin pair of trousers and a vest. That was good.
A vest?
Yeah. I wasn't cold at any point.
Vest?
Yeah, but you were talking when I was out here with a jumper and a coat on, I was still cold. You were standing there with your t-shirt on last night and you were fine. Well, sort of.
Well, okay.
No, wait,
Cool to the touch.
Why are we glossing over vest? Are you 75?
Because it's got no sleeves to get all rucked up.
Are you 75?
No, but I wear a vest most days.
Why do you even own a vest?
To wear under my t-shirt, so I don't get as cold.
Please. Vest?
Yeah.
You got a knotted handkerchief on your head as well?
No.
Vest. Okay, well, takes all sorts. And your sort wear a vest.
Yeah. I used to wear 2 t-shirts, but I found the sleeves get rucked up on the inside t-shirt.
Oh my god, that's worse. I can see you've got like 3 layers on. I can see a t-shirt, a grey hoodie, and a black hoodie.
What I've got is my jumper. I've got my t-shirt, my jumper, and then this is my inner out of my jacket.
You call that a jumper, but that's an outside fleece.
That's a fleece.
Yeah,
You've got an outside fleece,
it's the
and an
inner
outside fleece, and a t-shirt.
It's the inner from my main jacket.
Yeah.
Which is a fleece, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a Carrymore fleece. Under that is a Carrymore fleece.
Yeah.
Or Nordgard fleece, whatever it was. And under that is a t-shirt.
Yep.
Okay.
So you just jumper and t-shirt?
Yeah. A thin jumper, I might add. Not that I'm hard or anything, because I am still chilly in the hand.
And I'm not saying it's warm.
A V-neck jumper.
Yeah, cashmere, though, I have to say. Cashmere.
Is it though?
Hand
I
knitted
think
by...
you need to lend him your vest and you to go with that V-neck top.
Hand knitted by small Chinese people in
I
China.
bet.
I bought it in China.
In China or Tibet.
I bought it in China. But Mary assures me it is cashmere.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's what she said at the time. She can't pronounce cashmere in English at the time.
Right.
So it may have been something different.
She's just like, cash. That's your wife, it's definitely just cash.
That's what it was. Yeah, Mary just held her hand out and said cash. Like, cashmere jumper, nice, yeah.
She just wanted you to pay for your own present, mate, that's all.
Cash here.
That's what I mean.
Very good. Yeah. I just thought that was the Chinese symbol for woolen jumper. Right.
What animal's cashmere supposed to be from? It's wool from...
It's from llamas, isn't it?
Is it
Cashmere?
llamas?
Meerkat.
I think it's llamas, isn't it?
Could be, that sounds right.
Llamas or what's the other one that's similar to llama?
Alpaca.
Yeah.
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 I think alpacas have a fluffier head.
Sorry?
Alpacas have a fluffier head.
Interesting.
How do you know that then, man?
He got all excited.
It's got eyes.
Saw his beard. You and me, brothers.
Yeah.
You're an upside down alpaca head. Oh dear. Right. Let's get going or something. Right. We'll stop that now. Thank you.
Nah.
Please. Come on, I've got preserved battery power. I'm limited on batteries.
Hang on,
You seem to be preserving energy as well.
Said, come on, let's get going. And he's like, I'll go turn my camera off because I can't be asked to get up myself.
Yeah.
He's preserving.
What? Enjoying that? Yeah, me too. Ginger cake. Cake is good. 6 o'clock in the morning, ginger cake. Can't beat it.
Yeah, look, this will be funny.
Where are the boots? I'm going to just get properly dressed now. Oh, come on. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Hello?
Hello.
Who put the camera on?
Who put the camera on? Huh?
Yeah.
Malcolm, didn't he?
Oh, for God's sake.
What? What did you want?
Okay, we feel it is possibly going to rain, so we're going to put all our oversuits on and stop the filming now, rather than have some dramatic ride out bit, so the cameras don't get wet. And in the meantime, you can watch him put suit over suit over suit over suit. You've now got about 6 layers on your top. You've got t-shirt.
I ain't got that big thick jumper.
Oh, okay. So you've got t-shirt, fleece,
T-shirt, jumper,
heated jacket, then your bike jacket, then your over jacket.
No, the heated part is in my bike jacket.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not a separate one, it's part, it's the liners.
Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so it's only 4 then.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 5. There you go. And Malcolm is just given up hope, I think.
Trying. The trousers are a bit baggy for the wet thing.
Right.
I
I feel it's starting to spit. I'm putting the cameras away. So we'll see you at the next stop.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good do. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long. Right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now. But I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Let the sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk.
So here we are, halfway to Grantham, at a petrol station. And I had to report that, which I think I should have, if I didn't, then I'll say it again. The engine management light went out on that after about half an hour when we were riding, and it hasn't come on again since. So no idea what that was about. Your compass is doing things.
Compass points in directions now. It's finished doing calibrations. I don't know if it's the correct direction. We haven't established that yet.
There has
but
been
we'll
a
work it
west
out.
involved at some point.
Yeah, we were doing northwest. You said we were doing north-south, so north-south.
North-south.
Southwest. So
Yes. So west came into the equation, it just wasn't quite the right equation.
and when I walked around in a circle in the car park, it did do all of the.
It did, yeah, it did north, south, east and west, and northwest and east, south, and yeah. Alright, brilliant.
So it's working.
How about you?
Yeah, oh nice. Sinnis has been fine. The only thing, one little niggle I got about it after getting camping for the night and everything is getting off the bike with that side stand where it leans over so much.
Especially on grass.
If you're not on, soft grass or not quite uneven ground, it's a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
It's sorting.
We have got our oversuits on, just in case it tips it down. So far we've had a little sprinkling. That's about it. But it's warm. It is warm. Right, so we stopped for fuel, and out of 7 bars that I started, we've done 170 miles or so?
176.
176 miles since we left. I've got 3 bars out of 7 left.
How many miles have we done since the fuel station there? 'Cause we've done about 10 miles, we would go up.
Did you put your thing on there? When we filled up?
No, I did it at the first stop.
So 166 miles.
Yeah,
I've got 3 bars out of 7 left.
that's empty.
Yes.
And I got 3 out of 5.
So yours is doing really well.
Yeah.
So the Sinnis is doing the best. Zontes is doing the second. And yours is.
We don't know, because we don't
We'll
know
see
what
how
the
much
fuel
it is.
capacity
Yeah, we've got to
Yeah,
top it
so
up.
we're now going to put fuel in, see how much it costs, and then we'll report at the next stop. Otherwise, I'll get all the cameras out and see how much we filled up with. We'll have to do it separately this time. Last
Yeah,
time
we'll
we
see
did
how
it
many
all at
litres we put in.
once. Yeah. All right, fantastic. So breakfast. We still haven't had breakfast yet. I'm hungry. I'm craving some kind of breakfast arrangement: sausage, egg, mushroom,
And a back of some sort.
possibly in the back.
Crazy cat somewhere.
On a plate with some beans would be nice. But yeah, and then we are from this petrol stop. We are going to get on each other's bikes. So I'm now going to get on the Himalayan. Jamie's going to get on the Zontes, and Malcolm's going to get on the Sinnis. So when we stop next, we'll report what we think of those, and then we can do a summary.
Yeah, but at the end of today, I think we'll all talk about
Each bike.
our bike,
Yes.
mostly.
Yeah.
Because I've got now more things to say about that than I've ridden before.
Yes. Positive things.
Yeah, some positive things to say.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So see you soon. We'll turn these on as well, so you get some nice rolling countryside footage. Yeah.
We're entertainment.
Oh, Mr. Pedantic.
What a change.
Do you feel the sound? Violet skies, baby, hear the sound. The way we move in the desert, see the moon through the humid air. Feel the groove deep in your
So where are we, Mel?
Hampton Magna.
Good, where's that?
Yeah.
On the A46. So we left Boston, we went across to Grantham, and I'll be honest, it didn't start raining until we got to Grantham. And it was only spitty, and we had to stop at a lay-by on the M1. Was the M1? Before that? Before that. We put on our wetsuits. M1, M69, quite a good experience actually on all three bikes, I think.
No.
Oh, alright. Why not?
Because you always get that one arse who you're passing at 65 who then goes, actually no, I think I'll do 70. Well, unfortunately the Himalayan will only do 70 or 75, so you can't get past the buggers. So you end up either sat next to them, or you stay next to them until they give up, or you pull in behind them.
Now,
I went with they gave up.
I do want to add at this time that the reason why he's talking about the Himalayan is that we are back on our bikes. We did do a stop just before we hit the M1 and we were on each other's bikes. However, because it was raining, we didn't want to get the camera out and get all the equipment wet and get us wet whilst we were talking about it, so that's why. So before we do anything else, let's talk about our experiences on the other bikes. You were originally on the Sinnis. What do you think?
It's okay. I mean, it was nice and manoeuvrable. It feels a lot lighter than the Himalayan, but the riding position for me isn't great.
Okay.
It just didn't work for me. I didn't like the handlebars were in relation to the seat. And Jamie adjusted the clutch to where I didn't like it. So.
Right. Okay. But you like the Himalayan, don't you?
I like the Himalayan.
Yeah. You were on the Zontes?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, something's nice. A bit more vibey all round than the Sinnis. Sinnis has just got a vibration top gear about 60 miles an hour through the handlebars, whereas Zontes does vibrate through the foot bit.
Everything, the whole frame vibrates.
And where it's got that high stem from the top yoke and it is rubber mounted, it just felt slightly disattached in handling, going around corners, you know, you feel it wobbling and that, but you know,
I do think there's more play there than perhaps there should be.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember it feeling that bad when we first rode them, to be honest.
No,
but maybe it just feels like that because the Sinnis is just that much more smoother.
Maybe. I have to say that I was on the Himalayan this time, and I really enjoyed it. I thought I was going to dislike it. I thought it was going to be too utilitarian for me. I had no problem with reading the dash, seeing 31 because it's quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, you can see it, but there's an awful lot doing there.
Yeah, but it didn't really bother me.
Whereas the other ones have got nice digital readouts, that dashes big.
It's very comfortable. You fall into it, and it's easy to ride. That's the easiest thing. It's really simple to ride. It's just not complicated in any way whatsoever.
It is. I mean, the only negatives I've got.
First bike, really. The way it
Absolutely,
handles,
yeah.
The only real negatives I've got back to Himalayan, whatever. One is it isn't the nicest looking bike in the world, is it? Two,
no, it does have that Russian CZ style look.
Album's mint.
Yeah, the mint. It is underpowered. It could do with just that little bit more. I'm sure it's wonderful when you're riding on dirt tracks somewhere in another country or whatever.
Yes.
But in this country, it needs a bit more.
It's the same, all three of them are in that same thing. They're great if you only can peak at 70 mile an hour.
Yeah.
But to do overtaking over 60 mile an hour is a struggle, really.
Yeah.
I do want to add though that bearing in mind we were on the M1 in the rain and the M69, 70 mile an hour with a bit more to go, not a problem on all three of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, on the sort of level and slightly downhill sections, it did creep past 70 to get past stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can legally say 70 is not an issue whatsoever.
No, okay.
There you go.
The only other issue I've got is that when you are at higher speeds, especially in the turns, it tends to wobble a bit on the front end, and I think it's because of that big old wheel.
Yeah, but we've also got a lot of weight on the back.
And we've got them pretty well loaded up.
And to be honest,
it wasn't like yesterday.
You're still running in that Himalayan.
Yeah. Otherwise, I really like it. I love the fact that you don't get vibrations for it simply because it's low revving. It's not screaming away with the old piston bumping up and down making those vibrations. It's just plodding along.
I have to say, when I was on the Himalayan, we were going through some twisties, and I was standing up.
Yeah.
So simple. I could stand up, change gear,
brake, no problem whatsoever.
Well, I found on the Zontes that the throttle's just a bit more snatchy. So when you're
Yes,
standing
it
up,
is.
you're like, ooh,
It is.
That's the worst of the three.
Especially in first.
yeah. And
At
second,
first,
well,
when you're sitting in really low traffic on that Zontes, it's a little bit.
yeah.
Either you
Just
go.
then you go over a bump and you just
Yeah.
twitch your hand. And
Yeah. But that's only in very, very slow moving traffic. But when you ride it, you don't feel that.
No, the Zontes on the whole is actually a really good bike.
So, okay, given the choice, if someone said to you, right, there's your 3 bikes, choose one.
What, as your only bike, or as a sort of an addition to what you've got?
You've only got a choice of those 3. Which one
That
would you
is
take?
the only 3 bikes in the world.
Yes.
Okay. I go to Himalayan.
Okay.
which is surprising considering you hated it to
I
begin
did.
with.
At the beginning of this trip, I looked at it and went, oh god.
Yeah.
And I wasn't impressed at all. But as I've ridden it, and as I've sort of grown to like it, it is good.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why. I think it's got character,
You reckon?
and I think it becomes part of you.
I still don't like what it looks like. In all honesty, I
You
don't
can't
really
see
like
that,
what I look like. So.
I mean, mind you though, I mean,
Well,
the only thing lacked for me, I quite enjoyed riding it. It was just a bit slower than what you'd
Yeah.
want it to be. But
But I haven't
is that power there sufficient for the type of person who's going to ride that?
Yes,
bike?
exactly. It. That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
If
I
I
don't
wasn't
think it was
riding with
lacking
you-
for what we use it for.
No, if I wasn't riding with you two, I'd be just tooting around at 45, 50 mile an hour everywhere.
What are you trying to say?
But you're just riding a bit quicker than me. On that bike, I'm comfortable just tooling along 45, 50 mile an hour. 55 on a dual carriage or whatever.
So,
That's what I
Jamie,
would do.
choice of the 3?
Out of the 3, overall, if I had to pick one to have, it would be the Sinnis, which surprised me really because I really liked the Zontes, and
Yeah.
I always did from the first time I rid it.
Yeah.
However, looks-wise, I'd still go for the Zontes because I still think it's a nice-looking bike.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got that sort of semi-sporty look to it. I don't know, maybe younger look to it, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Do you know what, I think I agree. I started off loving the Zontes, I always have. But I think the Sinnis just takes it for me, not on build quality and not on looks, but on rideability. I think the Sinnis just has that. I like the bigger dash. I like the position and the bars.
the handling suits the bike because the Zontes is a bit, stiffer on the suspension, more sporty type feel to it.
Yeah.
Whereas the suspension on the Sinnis is quite soft and supple, which is good.
Yeah, and I think because of that single cylinder, you've just got that vibe through the foot pegs. And when you get up into the top end of the speed, you've got a little bit around your gonad area, bit of fizz, but not happy fizz.
Seat vibration.
Yeah. I don't feel it through the handlebars. I think for the fault of the handlebars doing a bit of that, it absorbs any vibrations really well.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, for that Sinnis to be the perfect bike for me, it just needs a slightly wider seat towards the back. It's quite narrow.
I want to add one bit to that. It needs a sprocket change on the front. It needs to have a bit more in each gear.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's quick enough.
It's quick enough, it just feels like you're changing gear far too quickly.
And you end up in 6th gear trying to find a 7th.
Yeah.
Because it's just revving when you're at speed. Whatever you're doing.
I haven't had that problem because, like, from anywhere from sort of 30 mile an hour, I'm just in 6th anyway, and that's it.
Yeah.
Unless I really want to make an overtake, then I'll go down a gear or two. But other than that, I said to you, the one thing I like about it is I can go down to about 25 as long as I'm not going up a hill, and in 6th gear that will just pull and accelerate.
I've got so used to the low revs on the Himalayan though, when I rode the Sinnis, I just up through the gears.
Change it too early.
And I'm short shifting it, and when I'm in 6th I'm trying to find another one, and then we get to a hill and I'm forgetting to change down because I'm not thinking I'm needing more revs.
Yeah.
That's more fault of my riding it than anything
I
else.
mean, when I rid the Himalayan, I found that I was always in a lower gear than what I should have been.
At this point, I want to apologise for this Starbucks ordering service, but we waited for a couple of cars to go past, and then another one came, another one. The queue was about 7 long, so we just started filming.
And it hasn't gone away since we got
No, it
it.
hasn't, so we'll be here all day otherwise. So I apologise if there's a woman talking in the background, she's not with us. So, with all that said, it's off to find Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you know what love means. This is insane. You're saying things I can't explain. I know where your heart is, where you wanna be. So why do you keep testing me? It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me. This is where I draw the line and pretend that I'm leaving. This is me leaving. I let you win. I let you win. I let you win. I let you win. I'm taking my toothbrush. How does that feel? Tell me how this can't be real. You're talking in riddles. Just let it go. And trust me if you love me so. It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me. This is where I draw the line and pretend that I'm leaving. This is me leaving. I let you win. I let you win. I let you win. I let you win. You're more to me than just a friend. I'm telling you, I'm not doing this again. I'll let you win. I'ma let you win.
William Shakespeare was born here, probably in that room there, or that one there. There you go.
Tea party, except we're not in Boston anymore.
No, we're in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Minor details.
But you've had your
I've had my
Boston Tea Party.
Woohoo!
So here we are at the end of day 2, and we've just nipped out between rain clouds. to do our end of day chat because it's been raining a lot. Although you did make a nice cup of tea under the tree.
Eventually.
It was lovely.
Eventually, it took ages to get that thing
I don't
spoiled.
think we're going to get another one.
No.
We might, if we can find some wood that isn't too wet. The stuff actually on the tree isn't too bad,
Okay.
because it's pretty dead, that tree. But the stuff on the floor was quite hard to get going.
Yeah, we've been pretty lucky with weather today. Yes, it did rain for a little bit, but it hasn't been thunderstorms, has
I
it?
think we got here just in time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was literally, that's why we didn't film anything.
Tents were up and then it rained.
Exactly, it was literally get in, starting to feel it just as we put the last finishing touches in and get all the tents up. I'll be honest, we got the tents up in probably less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, tents won't take long.
Yeah,
Put up tall, do they?
And that was
Especially
everything.
now you've done them once.
Blown up beds and sleeping bags
Well,
out.
that's the thing, once it's put up, you just throw everything in there and get in there and deal with it.
Yeah,
And we've all showered and we're all fresh now,
Yeah.
thank
which
God.
is nice.
That was nice, yeah.
However, it's a trek to go and get food and neither of us can be asked.
So we have
None
many
of us can be
snacks
asked.
that we can
So we've
snack
got
on.
apples, Pringles,
Cheap crisps.
jelly babies.
Pom bar.
Is it jelly babies or the
Jelly bears.
jelly bears? Yeah. Okay, and
Gummy bears.
still some cake.
Jamie's cake.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I said.
Yeah, but he
Split
did
it
say we're
into
going to
three,
split
I
it.
said.
I don't mind.
Evening
I don't mind.
snack, he said.
We've got enough. I
There
think.
is some custard creams, don't you? You've got some bourbons.
I've got some
still,
bourbons. Yeah.
And you've got the hobnobbers.
So we're all right until breakfast. The plan is tomorrow to just head back. So we're probably going to put today and tomorrow in one video. So this will be halfway through or three
Although
quarters of the way
apparently
through.
you did say that you were going to do one for each day.
I
You might need
yes,
to go
I
back and
was.
amend that.
So maybe I will, maybe I won't. The surprise is yet to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be
Okay.
much of
Because
a
either this-
surprise by the time they've
Well, it will
actually
be.
seen that in the
Because
video.
either they've seen this video and that's it, or there's another one coming next week.
Exactly.
surprise.
Surprise! What we do? Oh look, it's a robin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Thought you
great.
liked nature.
Yeah.
Until he has to sleep in it.
Robin's not exactly exotic or anything, though, is it?
But it's got
a
red
robin.
breasts and everything. Bye.
Nothing good about red breasts.
Nothing about red breasts.
No, I reckon that's probably soreness. That's not good.
Do you think the birds are just sore? They're not pretty, they're just sore. Oh dear. Alright, okay. Well, are you not cold again?
No.
Alright, I've got my inner jacket on. He's got 12 layers.
Yeah, I've got a normal jacket, you know, because like, I am a normal person, whereas these two obviously clearly ain't. He's got no jacket on, he's got an inner of a jacket on.
I'm wearing a t-shirt, so I'm alright.
Robin as well.
Yeah, now Malcolm and I did plan on shaving halfway through, and sort of just halfway through the video we were going to stop, shave and then just carry on completely shaven, but neither of us want to get rid of it. So that hasn't worked out. That would have been really funny, honest, but it's not.
I think probably the reason is you might find some snacks in there later on that they can...
Oh, maybe, maybe.
I
Although,
just showered them all out, mate. They're all
I
gone.
think I am going to dye this.
So it looks less grey, or just
Well,
for
because
fun?
when I look back on camera, all you can see is this bit. You can't see any of this, any of this, any of this, any of this, because it's sort of blondie gingery.
Why don't you shave that bit? or here.
No,
So the
because
massive sideburns with flat bottoms.
no, because I'm not.
And grow a mullet.
I'm not senior from Orange County Choppers.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's not going to happen. So I might dye it just dark brown. I was going to do it purple like Billy Connolly, but every time I googled it, everyone who had a purple beard just looked not like someone I want to look like.
Or
Go-
they just
we'll
all
go
got
with that.
slated for having a purple beard. You know?
No, I'm going with the first one. He knows what I mean. So probably just dark brown so it can stand out better. That's it really. And you just love it, don't you?
I want to grow it really long.
What sort of ZZ Top?
I want to be able to put it over my shoulder.
Quite a windswept kind of way.
Yeah, like, you know when your tie blows over your shoulder, I want to be able to do that with my beard.
You want to go down the road here with it flapping behind
That'd
you.
be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just split it one each side, flapping behind me.
I've only got it caught once in my helmet. Not that long. not the helmet. No, you know, because I've got a flip-up helmet. I've only got caught once.
I've not caught it in the shutty latch, but I always get it caught in the chin strap.
Oh, I haven't done that. I've got it in the shutty latch.
Or when I go to open it, I get that bit caught and I try and lift up the front of the helmet with beard attached. That hurts.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I like the way you get cornrows when you take your helmet off.
I've decided that if I comb my hair across, I get less of it.
You go for a comb over.
No, well, not a comb
The problem is
over.
when you take your helmet off, it looks like you've got cornrows, but it's got something out of Star Trek, you know, some Klingon or something.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Well, okay, so sum up of the day, the bikes are still performing fantastically, no problems whatsoever. They're probably all due a service now. My service light is flashing because we've done over 300 miles.
There's two of them with service lights.
Mine was halfway due. Yours obviously would have had its first service coming up now.
Its first service.
So it needs its first service and probably its valves checked.
The Sinnis must have had it just before I got it.
Yeah, because it's all right now. But I think in total we've done about 300 miles, haven't we?
Yeah, just over.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So by the time we finish, we're probably looking about 400, 450 miles. Yeah, so it's quite a nice journey. Quite pleased with that. My early warning system is telling me it's starting to spit.
Yeah.
So
It's either that or it's just blowing off the trees.
possibly.
Which it could be.
Yeah, so we may have to leave it there for this evening, but we'll pick it up in the morning. So we are off to sleep, watch videos, YouTube.
Just stay dry really for tonight, I think.
Stay dry and eat Pringles.
Stay dry
Let him
and
eat
wipe
cake.
around the edge of the tent before you go to bed.
Yeah, unfortunately I bought single skin tents, which I do believe you did say it'll be fine because it's May.
Well, yeah, I mean it is fine. The problem was that was quite heavy, that downpour.
That
wasn't it?
was, yeah, and it's starting to leak in the join between the base and the blue bit. So yeah, that's not good.
Good for showers, but not good for heavy rain. Put it that way.
Yeah. So yeah, the campsite we're staying at is quite nice. There's cows over there, although I'm a bit concerned about the arrangement
Yeah, I
of the
don't know
field.
what's going on with that. It's weird, man.
To be honest, I didn't care what it looked like as long as I had a shower tonight. To be honest.
And it did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did,
it's all
which
right.
is good. Yeah.
And it was a nice, perfectly temperature as well.
It's just today wearing that, oversuit,
Rain suit. Yeah.
and it sort of just spitted and rained a little bit each time. It just made you damp inside more than anything, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not damp from the
And the fact
rain,
that
but
you
just because
sweat.
it don't breathe.
Yeah, and you sweat as well.
Mine was alright because my oversuit was the Oxford one, and it's got that Hessian liner thing inside, so mine was breathing quite nicely. Whereas yours was like plastic.
Mine's just old rubbish.
I was just
for the bin.
cooking because I had everything on. I had under trousers on, jeans, then the thingy trousers, then the oversuit, and the jumper on. I had a t-shirt, my jumper, my jacket with the.
How did
with
you
the
even get on the
insulated-
bike? I'm
It was
surprised you managed to get your leg
fin
over.
thing inside, and then the oversuit over top. So yeah, I had about 4 or 5 layers on probably.
I don't know how you got your leg over. Watching you get on that was hilarious. You literally had to lift your own leg up
Yeah.
and then sort of push it over the seat.
I guess to the point where I can't lift my leg up anymore, so just use my arm.
I don't like getting on a bike after you've been on it because there's scrapes of foot
I do wipe
on the seat.
I do wipe the seat each time I get off.
Yeah, with your leg
No,
as it drags across.
my glove. I hiss it. It's all cooking bacon.
I know, that's the annoying thing. Because we can't be bothered to go out, they're over there having a barbecue, so there's sausage smells and everything. There's bacon going on over there. I'm quite tempted to go and visit one of those cows.
I'm just tempted to just go around and see what I can steal off people when they're not looking. With
Put a
their
disclaimer
bacon
on the
off
bottom
there.
there. We do not endorse any kind of theftery in any
Unless it's bacon.
way. Or burgers or cows.
Yeah, anything at the moment.
I picked up one of them peasants as we were riding around. We've seen loads of roadkill, haven't we?
Yeah, there's been a lot of pheasants
Pheasants.
around. Yeah, but they've been quite whole, haven't they? It's almost like they've just...
There's still red
they're
all
fairly
around
fresh.
them.
I think it's fairly fresh. Is the word, yeah.
There was still red all around
There was
them.
quite a
so it
few where
wasn't
they'd
that long.
basically just laid down and waited for people to pick them up and take them home.
Why didn't we think about this earlier? We just stopped picking one up. We could have chucked it on the old kettle thing, and
We could have done. They did it in Top Gear, although that was a cow on the roof of a Camaro.
yeah, I think that was like
They didn't cook it though, did they?
No.
I think they just
No.
dumped it as a waste, unless someone
Yeah.
came along after the fact and got it and done something with it.
He just reversed, did like a J-turn in the field and it fell off.
How bloated the cow looked. I think it'd probably been a couple of days old, that cow.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. It's a bit flyy. Whereas we could have just sort of draped it along the back.
We could have just cut it up and laid it on the exhaust.
Not mine. I've got cold touch exhaust on mine. Wouldn't be any good.
You've got hot front pipes.
You can't put it on a downpipe.
Why not?
Feathers stuck to it and all sorts.
You don't
Feathers
think
on
the
a
meat will stick
downpipe.
to it?
Yeah. At least you can scrape it off the back box.
Should have opened the bird up and then just wrapped it round the downpipe and
Good idea.
tied it on and then just fired it up. They cooked from the inside out then, wouldn't it?
We've all got, no, you've got an air-cooled engine, haven't you? Or is it oil-cooled?
They're called.
Air-cooled. So you could have put yours at the back and the air would have pushed the heat through.
You've got like a
Cooked it
fan
from the
oven.
inside.
Yeah, mine, the fan comes on as soon as it is in traffic, as soon as
Yeah,
it's 95.
You've
That's
got a
like,
convector oven. Whereas,
bloody thing's noisy, you know, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah.
yeah, when that fan kicks in, it is quite noisy.
It's like really high pitched. It must be quite
Yeah.
a small fan and just
Yeah.
revs its nuts.
I have to say on that Zontes, I'm really pleased with that that screen,
It works well.
because I can put the screen down if I want to film on the little chest cam, and then I can put the screen up, and it's a massive difference. When you're doing 70 miles an hour and you put that screen up, your buffeting is completely different, and the wind noise in your helmet is so rapidly reduced. It's really good.
The Himalayan one, it's just... Unless I go, and then it's fine.
The worst part I had going past that truck, and I'm literally. It's awful. It's always disorientating.
Yeah,
The Sinnis one's quite good actually.
it is.
Well,
That's all right.
Are you still loving your Himalayan then?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I like it. When I rode it, I had nothing bad to say about it, apart from it runs out of revs at 5,000 RPM.
Yeah, but that's something I like about it, because it doesn't vibrate.
But it does plod, and I like the fact that it's a great plodder. It does that really well, which to be honest is what it's designed for. So it does what it's designed for really well.
it'll get you there and back, but that is it. It's just really to get you there and back, isn't it? It's nothing, no frills,
I mean,
no.
if you need it to go quick, you need to do it in fourth. And it will do all of the quick in fourth, and then fifth it just sits.
Yes.
If it had
It's
a
like
bit
an
more power,
overdrive.
you could use fifth.
It's like an overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more power, it would have pushed, push through fifth a bit more and get a little tiny bit more out of it. But it doesn't really honestly need it. It's okay.
Yeah. So that's it for us tonight, and we'll see you in the morning. So have a good night, and let's hope it doesn't rain too much. Especially when we're getting the tents down.
It's looking fairly clear at the minute.
I mean, we're not that bothered about getting wet tomorrow, to be honest, because we're going home. So it'll just be home, dump
Yours
off
be
our
like
gear.
festival goers and just leave
And-
the tents here.
Last 2 days
No.
was just basically
It cost me money.
keeping the bike gear dry enough to get into dry gear in the morning. Really, whereas tomorrow,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter if we get wet, is it? Because we're going
No.
home. So
If we were festival goers, we'd have to hang them from trees before we left.
Oh, you just throw everything up there.
Yeah, you've got some blue roll, haven't you? We can just launch that through a tree.
Well, anything you throw in that will stay, because that's like a hawthorn type tree. It's got spikes all over it.
Oh, okay. So we can throw that out there. Not the storm kettle, that's really good.
Yeah, we'll keep that. It's good.
Yeah, tends to
unless
use
it's raining,
Unless
and
there's a
windy.
storm and then it doesn't work. We have to go and hide behind the tree to make it work.
Yeah, and even that took about 10 attempts, didn't it?
Yeah.
Before we got it, that's
It was a
spoil.
disaster.
Oh,
I'm blaming
dear.
the wood, to be fair, because it was the damp wood, I think, that was the biggest issue with that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think the best purchase that I've made are these chairs.
No, they're really uncomfortable.
They're not, they're brilliant.
I got a wet bum.
Have you left it out
Do
in
you
the
not
rain?
wipe it?
Yeah, I
you
wiped
leave
it,
outside
but
the
it's
rain.
still because it's got that thingy around the
through.
edge, that little band, material
Oh, that's what it
band.
is, it? Oh.
So you're going to have a wet, you're gonna have a wet circle on your butt. Oh yeah.
There you go.
You've had an accident.
Brilliant.
That's nice. New pants for you then.
Yeah, I only just put them on and all.
Oh dear.
Classic.
Right, so for the third time tonight, good night. See you in the
night.
morning.
Ta-da.
Bye bye.
We cheated.
No, we didn't. It's barbecue. We cooked on the kettle.
Yeah, we brought these tubs with us.
Yeah.
Honest, we didn't order from Just Eat and get kebab meat and chips and chicken burger and
Burgers and
sausages and kebabs. We didn't, honestly.
All kinds of coke. We made those. Amazing.
To be honest, it's everyone else's fault. We smelt their food and just thought, no, can't wait till Christmas. Morning.
Can't wait till Christmas. I want my presents now.
Christmas got to do with it? I have no idea. I'm that hungry.
I thought you were ready to use that, which is why I handed it to you.
I am, but I've got this and I need to put stuff down and put the lens cap on because we're finished filming now. It's now good night for the 4th time.
Good night.
Good night. Hungry.